gakoya kau to ni mamenya tugukinya handu ni turiuria ciuria of course ni tuguturia atiriri wanjira oguo niki haha ri ufatie gukora giko
okay
ru no kiorona atiriri tare uri ungithie twarire mami 200 ri agaguthurania kuoya na guthure no nie wandehera o mauma ni ngukuria ni ciake why urane niki wanengera ciake ni ati urenda niki ndirakwenderia you know the same case ni tare nona taru thaici ri uguo raigwa thibitari cina mathina agaca ndiraruta ngake mubunge oke kwanyu arihe bill ya thibitari nema you start appreciating him musiari ni appreciate
kuya kura yes
tondu murega atirire to yakwe mwe ndigise anything
one
so no ni tu iteko ya tondu cio kene marakio yari
ni magatuthuranira
imwe ndigagiria undu rugame it is a very dangerous perception
okay
na most likely adola maresirio gwe nere me gufatara kunyo kindu gito civic education tondu nona kura yakwe momoya no igiria toge president no yata
yes
no toge president ya
see ni that's something plus 1
president yadura gona 50 plus 1
yes
50 plus 1 ile ne kura cia presidential cia tanio ciothe
yes
ore oratangathwo akorwo akinyite nuthu yacio kwa muhano kura cia wanja koya
one
kura cia Raila kura cia William na kura cia Mwaure ciothe ciaturanirwo oko ni milioni 15
yes
president ro gutangathagwo no nginya akorwo na
7.5 plus 1
acoke akorwo na ngino
kamwe
extra uguo mwe yaku ugiuga ndo wikia cia toro hare 50 plus 1 mwe yage akorwo ni akinyia nuthu nema no ni agakure no
imwe
no igugigwatia musokere
okay
and that is how important it is just a single vote
yes
hindi atane kura cia taragota
uri arauga ri kijana ri hena principle Jesu aheanite no yenye ndakuhuthira kiugo tondu predominant ri tukaga atiri furu ni runtu agithoma Bible na no tuthomaga everyone has a way of how they interpret the Bible ni ndimionaga as a book of metaphor principles na kim Jesu he principle gire atiri na ni huthikaga siasa-ini atigire na 99 akigira kamwe riu turatiga kura na 99 ici ciothe ciregistertwo tugire karia kamwe gataregisterted that is the principle uri otari na kura ri niwe twagira athioe that one vote matters na juga atiriri taruo uraigua kijana akiario horo wa corruption ri if you want to know how corrupt this country is
uko thini wa MWM Creatives Hub na noho MWM kana muhe wa Maigi podcast ni twikagira na karibuni sana gatho cia manyene ndu wa guthie na mbere gutunyitirira gutu support gu subscribe ona kwirorera video citu ile tukoretwo tukimurehera umuthi ni hangite otorade muhangagira in my panel today ni tuko tukiaria maundu maingi hamwe na mutuko kadi amo uhoro wigie ayuthi kana andu ethi ukorwo hihi makiingiro horo-ini wa governance na maundu ma thirikari no na tuthikiririe majenzi uria marenda kana uria marauga because today in my panel I have like 3 Gen-Zs and I think 1 millennial yes
ona kijana
and 1 millennial kogo ne twena guku and I think nitukinyete kura mtondu we have Gen Z millennial tugufatie Gen X
mahure siasa
Gen X acio muruga matira tugufatie umwe haria na boomer umwe
oh yeah
but next time we can do that anyways kuririkana tafarero ni nyitirirwo ni kambuni ya Phone Place Kenya aya mendagia thimu cia moko na sisi twakuhe thimu na lipa mdogo tucerere haha the Bazaar Mall 40% value ya thimu yo aikoe mwandikio kana pesa wa HR aikoe wa biashara kana business registration na proof of utility bills proof of paying utility bills tukunegerega thimu ukorokire kahora macio mangi tumenyere na kou mbere umuthi nengeneirwo na tondona we have a lady in the panel like two ladies first atugeithie introduce haha na gitwire uria kaga nigetha tucoke tukoro tugithie na mbere karibu sana
Asante. Kwa maretwa jetagwo Wamboi Eunice, ngoragwo the political influencer kana mundu we nenda-ini cio kinyaniria gisiasa.
Mundu we nenda-ini gisiasa.
Yes, exactly.
Unyuaga no, I mean, ukiraga no gakoma siasa.
No, I'm a business woman. Ngoragwo siasa ni part time.
No social media waragia siasa.
Completely.
Full time.
Full time.
Yes. When it comes to business,
dutagira biashara harego ogatarongai. Yes.
Wow, karibu sana.
Asante.
Good to see you. And we have like it will be an agency. Ona vendore mugeni.
Thank you. Agaithie mwiroreri shwino nene wa maingi. Ekorego thera turorari aria makiri kure diaspora na aria makiri guku Kenya.
Yes.
Ni maririkanie ritwa ndira cenjia jetagwo Isaac wa Mungai. Na muno andu aria makidio kijana msafi.
Kijana msafi.
Ndona mundu ramenya jetagwo Isaac ndo Mungai ucio ni andu magira mbia.
Mundu ikagiria kanyamui
pesa. Na ngoragwo leader wake amakia DCP nugamirire kaunti ya
Kiambu. Yes. Wow, karibu sana.
Asante. Naenda kana muno niweka wega tuweka nyagaka.
Thank you muno.
In as much as you media personality, no tokole buge tugati technically, toni yako kwaria baito.
Technically. To bara yukagira riu hau. Reke tuke kwi
aria bara yukagira.
Bara no yukagira ha. Hau. Ligyo ka haru juge. Nie. Ndege tugati. Du ukora ndi neroreri matari mwena wa itugati. Ai muhea. But anyway, thank you so much for gutosherera. Reke tuke mwena ugitugeithio ni muthuri uyu.
Yes. Thank you here. Ni undu wa guki tunyita ugeni umuthi twina Wambui na kijana msafi tuketwariririe maundu meri matatu.
Yes.
He handu tuma na ira ni ndira tufirire muno na turagitufiraga hwaini ndiraigua ta ndira koguo ngigua ngikorora ri reke ndike mbere matikarigwa atiri no ucio thire studio korora. And you know I owe you one. Ni ngoretwo ngienda guka for a very long time. Tundu tugeka kiria tukaingiha
here and there.
Riu ndauga no muhaka njike atia
ukinye
ona ndina uguo ndiraigua tha ici ta home iroka tondu ni tukenagirira podcast ino yaku ino ni itu.
Yes.
Tukunyitirira toni uranyitirira andu kuhe andu platform gwaka platform ti undu mudo muno.
Yes.
So ndirio rahe andu aria maramenyeka aria mataramenyeka, you equalize that nigetha andu makurio. I think that's a very good thing.
Yes.
Kurehe bubu haha arie mugambo wa Gen Z. You know, ni mutongoria wa Gen Z kivia ke in her own capacities. Kijana msafi vipi. So tucokie ngatho ni undu wa podcast ino itu hii tunajivunia hii ni yetu hii.
Oh yes.
Ni yes.
Ni ukuna maundu maingi gweta tuko twikiaria. Hamwe namo tuko kadi. Siju kama mko kadi. Mundu tari kadi ndafati guko gikaro-ini giki.
Nema.
Ndafati gukorwo haha. Ni ndenda kwambia na Eunice.
Yes.
Tone ngoretwo ngimunyotera boine ndimurie ciuria.
Yes.
Eunice ni regete gwikora bara-ini nenda-ini. Hena bara regete gwikora ukigia njikanirerio. Atagate ka mumemerekia wigatu na kairetu kanini. Na ugituika ati Eunice niwe urakiga mundu urenda kuigwo.
Niwe uigite kijana msafi.
Niwe uigite kijana msafi na ari angi. Ugituika Eunice niwe uraigana. I would like to post.
Okay.
Do you feel the Mario yari ya kana yari ko attack your character?
Well, personally, according to me, Oriada Siriria react assassination. And sometimes, Romo don't know get just for the sake of without minding really effect area kurehe. But anyway, the reception was like, no, that one is not worth it.
Okay.
So, onanida ugira. You know, tio oria wapa yuko gacokeria. You just kama udoma mudorere. Na tikuga ate ne mathie ne kuga atirere. It is important. Iyo no tukarua, but not now.
Ugo no mukarua.
No ikarua, not ireu. Not ireu.
Okay.
Pending.
Pending. Sai tunaenda niko kadi.
When you say character assassination, why do you think somebody would want to character assassinate you?
One, because I think haria tokinyete kiremare, hakinyete hado you cannot question. There are people you cannot question.
Haria no utagioria ciuria.
Kwa mundu utagioria kiuria. Na I believe bururi uyu turire katiba ni yugite freedom of expression.
Okay.
So I'm entitled to my opinion. Na kugo koni attack ni undu wa ku have an opinion. Ti undu fati gukorwo kihanika. But anyway, whether you attack or not, tomorrow you do the same thing I question.
Okay. Wow. Kiuria kia mwisho nigetha tuhere direct ni direnda kuduel nayo muno in fact because twina maundu magi very important. Kaundu ngienda gutheria ndeto-ini icio.
Gutharia? Number 1, ndiri undu ingetheria tondu ona ndioi. You know, nderirwo mundu na itare ndona na maitho, mundu ndonire mitandao-ini, mundu njuyo nake ndanjui. So there is no, it's not even important. Gutiri undu wa gutheria hau.
Gutiri undu wa gutheria. Yes. All right. To the two gentlemen in this set, nigetha to wind up topic hiyo. That's not actually a topic. It was just a kikatokea mbereria. Maoni manyu na ndagika imwe imwe nigetha tuigire tukokari to niyo important. Twabie mweno we.
Okay. Nguga tiriri. Siasa ri. Is a competition just like any other.
Yes.
Gina nyamune sikoragwo na competition. Kuria jangu ri. Muruthi uri utongoragia ri ndugiragwo nyumba ukerwo utongoria.
Hapana.
Ukoragwo na scarce ugitongoria tondu ni uhuranite bara no ekahotana ekauga ithuĩ nĩtwetĩkĩria thũ iria ciothe tũreciragia nĩ thũ nĩ mwarũa no acihota rĩu no ũtũtongorie. Is also an instinct ĩkoragwo thĩinĩ wa andũ na nĩkĩo niĩ ndikoragwo na thĩna na mbara cia siasa. But it's supposed to be like that.
Yes.
Tondũ it shows the kind of a person you are, your ability to handle challenges, kumiriria ikoragwo ku build muscle ya leadership ni guthondekwo. So it is a good thing. Onogwo bobo arumirwo, it was a good thing. Ndikuya mama murumie biu tondu tha ingi ni urakirora uri urarumia wa boy no uri mararumania. You see ona ni kugucirie wa boy level yake, agucirie wa boy level yake tondu ona andu ingi matiamenyaga wa boy. So if you look at it from a positive angle, you would see it's a good thing because to that really there is always a silver lining in every dark cloud.
Yes.
So that you can concentrate on the silver lining in the dark cloud. So bobo actually the beauty of it and say it's okay. You see gina title ira gusanirio haha ri this is a potential future murema king queen. So before akinya hau ri ni akuguthaguthangwo the thing is what you sign for in life also sign up for strength, mental strength, spiritual strength, ona strength ya mwiri ukahuraga ka gym kidogo ugakorwo kijog ni undu wa kumenyera ngira mwiri waku tondu twe bara-ini so that eventually when you are leading there is a story, there are scars
yonekaroga kaheanaga
tero jua makiuga atiriri andu aria makiuga ni tugathie kwa Ngai matu-ini mauga ati twakinya kwa Ngai tukaheo miri mieru ithuothe tugakorwo tuhanaine tutikamenya kijana msafi tutikamenya wambui ithuothe tugakorwo tuhanaine nginya na Jesu no tukamenya Jesu ni undu wa scars ciake because he is the only guy who bore the scars for us. So that is the only difference. Aya andu othe tutikamenyana no Jesu ni tukamumenya ni undu wa scars. So scars are okay as long as we don't kill each other in politics. Orikana hinde ya Kasongo maugaga atiriri nie hinde ya makirwaga na Ruto na Uhuru nie reke akwira atiriri ndukahutirie ciana na ndukanjurage nitucamanie ki
come for me but not my
come for me and come for my children. As long as we are fighting politically wa hoto strategically mentally ukoya moko iguru kauga ni ndreciragia no hote no no ahura 10-0 ni riu di ino bara di kurwa to no kirimu kihuragwo bara gigathie na mbere na kurwa ona wakana kiona movie ni nyingi ukirwa atiriri wahurwo ri stay down
or just surrender
because it's a sign of ne da surrender
ndetikira.
So it is okay, it's a natural instinct instinct ya leadership, so anything you desire in life ona anything kidu gyothe ukidesire ona yo ngiuga kuma haha uthie point ni no we ndoka guku gwaku ni ni ngoragwo ngina interview so we can go on and on
itige ko that like metodo wa mahinda maria tuhetwo
no problem
yes
athira ndunengere kijana msafi
scars are important
ni
babo igweci no araigua hau tuke gwe kijana msafi ndeto yo ya the attack on our Gen Z here
yeah
it was very much unfortunate we see no to get really ona drama kio ni wa ikwata kwa muno todo rede ni muthaki wa mubira na ruwa kire kiwanja gya siasa maundu maingi ni megukiario ona magiwe mwene atoi
okay
no kira makia muno ndeto-ini no ri ni ure waririe na haria ciaririo you see that was a quality time that was misused
okay
todo tugikora todo twathikiria kameme turio ciana ri radio yakoragwo ikindu very useful
yes
todo nikio radio ni yahuthagirwo kwelimisha andu aitura wa ruriri andu a bururi ro uremi ro wa micie guikarania wega ro wa andu ethe matige horo wa dawa basically maundu maria mabuilda up community ri twakoragwo na tabarĩra itiganĩte thĩinĩ wa radios
yes
ikamanita mukabwa mũrĩmi show ciakoragwo cicia bata mũno
it was all about informing
rĩu show yo yahũthĩrirwo mathaa merĩ ku discuss Wambui nĩigĩtwo nĩ MCA
nĩigĩte MCA point of correction
Wambui nĩigĩte MCA the reason why I'm saying it was a quality time that was misused nĩ rĩrĩ maitwe kuria mark fast hara rufiruri doi Wambui tondu mamidare TikTok
yes
na mamidare Facebook doi Wambui mamu anyu kuria ri
kuria Muranga
doi Wambui tiguo mamu abanyare doi Wambui
yes
aria toi Wambui ri nere tuthi na flori wa social media na maita maingĩ nĩ tutithikagĩrĩria radio tufokasaga na maundu ma online
yeah
kogwe audience aria mahego ndeto cia Wambui ngwiciria moni mundu ucio mutu wake totari mwega ona ni marigo mi ari horo waki mami witu ekore wa mwiro horo wa Wambui
ne kurigo
ndeto icio cia kuigana no iganite ri ni undu wari ni undu ina giko muno discuss o metha-ini ya radio ile atura expect ikorwe giteithia ruriri giteithia bururi na maundu very constructive tondu taru ucio muhuto igwa kuri icagi-ini museno koro kuri icagi-ini akoragwo kotene juku cia akoragwo kotene no kirehe mami juku radio-ini no museno ucio no kugesa mai korora he mami ndeto cia mundu boy
okay
but unfortunately mu here thiku ici andu matirenda maundu mau ma kuinformwo
yes
tondu no ngirora by statistics hau nona hau Wambui yararumwo kana hau haraitiririo sai kujuo sai numbers they spike and that's what they spike ona no marora atiriri ona tugika mainstream bre no ituri mendete gasai
no marenda
itunywe sai wa Wambui itunywe sai wa kijana msafi no mewira
kanywa kwa kamugira ku
negativity cells riu ri inyuothe ri muri andu ethi marario horo wa siasa ama political influencers tore Wambui yametire o mundu ni joy hari kiria giatumire ende gukorwo guo we wanaji no wajirire I remember in that other show we did like 30 minutes ukidaria kiria giatumire
exactly
Wambui ni egutwira mena kijana na still umuthi gumuria ginya ciuria ndito reke twambie na Wambui what pushed you ukorwo gika ukorwo political influencer
well akajambe juga from the thukuru I loved leadership kuma demoni ndedete Wangari wa Maathai to a point nikiwa 6 years old I used to think mwiretu wothe witagwo Wangari ni shujaa mundu wothe witagwo Wangari ni shujaa na ni mutongoria so kuma haure ni ndamwendete muno ngikogwo ngenda Wangari wa Karua then high school ogwo rugamira hau
ni kumafanga
then after college ge lose interest hanini then after 2024 I lost someone very important
to you
to me
where
protest in Nairobi and kuma haure you know I took time but then I took time digeke siasa emotional ku get take time gugare Kenya behonie geke but because I feel I was to do it by then that urajugeta nigaigira siasa but I was postponing it to my 30s si sahi how happen it go atrere you know what enore bad governance it will affect me at one point or the other already it may affect so if I don't speak out it means directly ya forori na iko affect adu aige muno kugo giona atrere let me do what is inside me eke nyumire
ugwo wana lose mood very important
very important
during the Gen Z demos
yes
kijana
gusiria legoreto hea ta mutumia winaguo rwa kwenda guciara na maita maingĩ nĩ tondũ wa kuona maũndũ ũrĩa marĩ na mbere bũrũri-inĩ wa mbere in as much as ndĩkĩrĩ o mũndũ mwĩthĩ tondũ ndikĩrĩ ndĩragĩka claim ya above that 5 I'm a husband and I'm a father ndĩna twana na no nyende ciana ciakwa ikũrĩre bũrũri mwega bũrũri mangĩhota gwĩtũrĩra and therefore warora future ciana ciaku ona ũngĩaga ũndũ ũngĩ ũngĩtũma wambie gũteta ona ũngĩaga ũndũ ũngĩ ũngĩtũma wambie gũtetia thirikari na gũpush maũndũ maikare wega nĩ andũ arĩa makũrũthĩrĩirie and therefore muno tarĩu hĩndĩ ĩrĩa gwakĩrĩ na ũhoro wa Gen Z
2024
twakĩhĩahĩaga mũno mũikarangĩte ũkaigua ng'ania ndaroneka na hĩndĩ ĩyo nĩguo twaimĩrire rĩu ingiuga personally ndaimĩrire mũno ng'enda-inĩ na hinya mũingĩ mũno before then no ndakĩexistaga no ndakĩrĩ thĩinĩ wa leadership matũũra-inĩ na thĩinĩ wa kanitha na maũndũ maingĩ leadership yakwa basically yakĩrĩ yambĩtie high school high school ndarĩ CU chairman kuma form 1 up to form 4 so kambega kwĩra kijana Musafi ti mũkora nĩ mũndũ wĩna mũthingi wa ũngai na nĩ mũndũ wanambia gũpush maũndũ maikare na mũtaratara kuma arĩ o mũnini but ndoka thĩinĩ wa limelight wega hĩndĩ ya protest nĩ kuona ũrĩa ciana ciake nyitwo mĩgwate nĩ twakiumĩrire na njĩra yarĩ nditũ mũno tũgĩpush mũno na tũgĩtetia William na andũ aingĩ arĩa athiaga akanyita mĩgwate akahitharĩ agabocwo amarekererie twagĩpushaga and all along twakĩgĩa na ũhoro wa impeachment ya Rigathi wa Gachagua it was very historical tondũ he was the first deputy president of impeachment gũtirĩ deputy president ũngĩ ũrĩ wa impeachment onokorwo nĩ wa kerĩ William nĩ wa kerĩ wa mbere those are the vices amwe nĩ magĩbutagwo tondũ micro me appointee but yarĩ experience bũrũri wa Kenya itarĩ ya gerera na nĩ twakĩgeririe mũno gũkiumĩria thauti citũ tondũ nĩ gwakĩrĩ kanyaga public participations although hena moni maitũ ta Kenya tondũ nĩ kũringana twaigire kama makanga na kufa mpaka dereva kufa makanga twaigĩte no nĩ wakĩona rĩu na moni maitũ matiagĩthikĩrĩirio na hau nĩ ho bara itũ na thirikari yambĩrĩirie jana Musafi rĩu mekũnyita momentum tondũ ũngĩra mũndũ ndũgekio
no gwareka
tũtigithagĩria kũmwarĩria ũthi na mbere no ũngĩkĩmwĩra tiga gwĩka ũũ na akũigue wahoreria maũndũ so niĩ no njuge ũguo tũroneka twĩna thauti mũno na maũndũ marĩa tũroneka tũgĩpush nĩ William Ruto tũmĩte ti gũikara banga
nĩyo tũmĩte mwĩkore
nĩ maũndũ maĩrĩ nĩ tondũ wa situation ĩno ĩkorwo bũrũri-inĩ mũthaka korwo bũrũri-inĩ mwega
nĩ mũngĩkirĩte by the way
tũngĩrĩ busy biacara-inĩ tũkĩrera ciana ithome cikũre igimare tũngĩrĩ busy mũno tumĩte nĩ tondũ wa mathĩna mwega maingĩ
na ndegwa inyuerĩ maandamano ma 2024 yari one of the triggers yatuke kwa Mr. Mbanya kwa kidarĩria nigetha tuigire kwa
go to my story ndake jikisere nĩ ndakoreka analysis cia mainstream radio guo but my wake up call was tamenye ruga gũtagwo no systems ruga gũtagwo poli ukira kidu aimaha castiro ya so na system uri depend no tondu iko twese yasa exact deceit tondu the story ya wali atakura ne point to me arisipo arira kimate ndibaikia kibasago gaji pani puteti apo atienda on man basis to wa gino thini wa Kenya niko dia manifesto niko kile account anything that has don't even care. Prime Minister they don't even know. Minister wa migunda etagwo atia, they don't even know. But now siasa thini wa Kenya is the biggest cash crop. Everybody is in politics, not by default. Daga by default, by design. So kira fatara siasa inere. We just need to even to be. It is up to you. Not to be us. We deserve better. But what you are up with it. So by default, to correct the system, we change it from system we go say how they got corrupt. I will be the opposite. Why get how system we go say and they will so intentions you have to get into the system. Tutikora go system wine ya mona kugo tutiri mundu tugira gate thogu ari giteine tutongorie ni uri okuhota kuheni andu oswe people, and now that's the politics. Turageria kwira andu atiriri if anything good is going to be in this country, it has to be. So what do we need to do? We need to change the system. How do you change the system? We need to start, not even register. We need to think different. But unfortunately, not many people who are willing to think differently. Mareda status quo ya mesirio reto toraga, kuria to mireire, turia to thiaga, taru kanitha ndathiaga, ndikome gweta ni taugaga atiriri. Otorea gwatarie kiambiriria, no ria gutarie riu, no ria gugatura hindi cio. Oria gugatura hindo ciothe. So tutingicenjia bururi uyu witu with the same kind of mindset area yatuigiririe mathina-ini mau. So the first change, we need to think differently. Tucoke tuthie tuwe kura. Unfortunately, guku ni ucagurwo na kura kana uinukio na kura. Na nikio turera andu atiriri thio ekadi na ni ndirahitha ndirera andu atiriri kuinukia William Samoei Ruto is an act of patriotism. I got siasa kuinukia William Ruto is an act of patriotism. Agikuru nwendete bururi uyu, William Ruto has to go. The question is, how is he going? Number one, kura.
Oya kura.
Yes. Number two, the first one is we need to change non patterns yule toka heni na siasa.
Oga change
the mindset.
Kuya kura.
And then usoke umire uthie wikie kura. Giki ni kio githurano kiria twagirirwo ku make sure at the voters apathy ona ndina kinya 10%. Mundu wothe wi muoyo wina kura, we need to go and vote up to 99%. Kungihotekeka. Because we need to save this country more here.
Exactly. Haya, reure, I want to make this discussion open. Tondona ndahe mundu ndagika arathi ndagika ithano, na kijana msafi producer ajira ni umire kamera ini ndroneka riu. O mundu ndamuhe gathi 5 minutes, 3 minutes, well, we can share the three because we have, of course we have a lot we can exchange here. Ndenda kuhigura rune tino ruti
is an open discussion.
Rure ke twarie kwaria toria tungiaria hatari kamera ici tori horo wa tuko kadi ndamona kuria kwa rigiji mwaruria kururia and with the tuko kadi initiative mukirado mowe kura but do you think moyuthi wa Kenya ni ara register ta voter na ni afati huko ndakiririkanio tuko thi oya kadi
ladies first.
Say this,
yeah
kuma tenere kwina ndu twaturatwiragwo toigwa makiuga atiri yakwe mwe ndengicenjia bururi you know kugo twakorina ka mentality kau kariri yakwe mwana ni ni yake so ukakora andu ta 10 million ni moria yakwe mwe guteithia nake so ukona icio ni 10 million votes stina teithio ndu so I think ni system calculated move ya ku make sure andu matiroya kura tu no menya toreke ngwire no na uri ongira mami kwina ndungira mami na ndakuria kiuria no nie wanjira ni ngukuria atiriri ai ashave niki atia you know kugu ware they matwenderia kaguoya kau to ni mamenya tugukinya handu ni turiuria ciuria of course ni tuguturia atiriri wanjira oguo niki haha ri ufatie gukoro giko riu nikio rona atiriri tare ure ungithie twarire mami 200 ri agaguthurania kuoya na guthure no nie wandehera o mauma ni ngukuria ni ciake why urane niki wanengera ciake ni ati urenda niki ndirakwenderia you know the same case ni tare nona tare uthaici ri uguo raigwa thibitari cina mathina agaca ndiraruta ngake mubunge oke kwanyu arihe bill ya thibitari nema you start appreciating him muciari ni akwa appreciate na uge ni thengio ni ngaguthura ni andeithirie kuriha bill but nie ri ni nguria atiriri nie ni wandihira ucio ngi no cio ngi mekurihirwo no whereas wewe na hinya wa guikara bunge ututhondekere healthcare system you can no thie utware bill bunge we na hinya ucio nikio wathurirwo uthie bunge uge atire i healthcare ndiraruta tumithondeke o so mbona unipatie handout because generally goka mobunge goka gukurehera bia tene cia thibitari agane school fees agane cia gweka atia iyo ni handout kugu ari mami ndako mioyo ogwa he mami ni kumuteithia wa muteithia no hari nie ri ndamya ndona ndeithia yes
all right turio hau horo-ini wa tukukadi na kuoya kura na ayuthi aitu because you ni cia ratwira atiriri aratwira uhoro wa gucenjia gwika system overhaul kila kindu gicenjio through policies ti handouts na nigucoka hunguria horo wa kiuria kia nyota ndo nirahutania hau no horo wa handouts tuke kijana msafi kiuria kile gakwa kia mbere
gwiciria amonaiga andu ni makoretwo makigonderera horo-ini wa
kuoya kura yes
tondu munaiga atiriri to yakwe mwe ndigicenjia anything
one
so no ni tu iteko ya tondu cio kenya marakio yari
ni magatuthuranira
imwe ndigagiria undu rugame it is a very dangerous perception na most likely andu ala marecirio guo ni ara megubatara kunio kindu gitwa civic education tondu nona kura yakwe momoya no igiria toge president no yata
yes
no to get president there
see ni that's something +1
president yadura gona 50 +1
yes
50 +1 ile ni kura cia presidential cia tanio cio the
yes
ore oratangathwo akoro akinyite nuthu yacio kwa muhano kura cia Wanja Koya
one
kura cia Raila kura cia William na kura cia Mwaure cio cia turanirwo oko ni milioni 15
yes
president ro gutangathagwo no nginya akorwo na 7.5
+1
acoke akorwo na ngino
kamwe
extra uguo mwe yaku ugiuga ndo wikia cia taro hare 50 + 1 mwe yake akorwo ni akinyia nuthu nema no ni agakure no
imwe
no iguge kwatia musokera
okay
and that is how important it is just a single vote
yes
hinde atane kura cia tarago tabuni cia kahwa uiterera tuma uiterera mareve ini igathi gataro hare uguo
kore ginya na murorongo system
majority uria watongoria no ko wasina na ikure mukana igiri kana igatu metangazwa no system ya base ya gusagura president wa bururi it is very complicated ni undu wa gatifajero and therefore every single vote
counts
will count nugo tungo tugenda kwira andu itwethe nugo tugenda kwira ngina aciari itu mundu wothe ukinyitie miaka 18 bururi-ini wa Kenya handu haruma etikire kwa kura nwe yumeriria we yumeriria biyo nginya police station kurewa yaku kaono kia bururi.
In fact today to support what he's saying, the third president wa America etagwo Thomas Jefferson aigirire na kuremwe mathire go vote, it became a tie macokera agikura agicidana just one vote. From there it was the power of one vote,
so that one vote
that made Thomas Jefferson the third president. So the power of one vote is no joke.
Adu moe kura
fata wa kura ye mweri fata wa kura mu banyari horo wayo irasajia kindu kire wa boya gweta kindu weta gwoterere policies programs we work on policies na implementations of programs na for as long as tutina the best president the right leadership tutikuga na programs iria jega tutikuga na policies iria jega the whole structure ya leadership ya Kenya from president to the MCAs no the twikaga ubuthe no do akure no
kuremwe
ni kiria turiaga kiria tunyuaga a good example I see everybody is complaining about SHA and only the committee ya health ya kuria bunge ira yumiririe kamera ini after a Kenya guteta
muno
mwaka muhima finally mara yumiririe hari ya parliament building mareka press conference hauja mara igaru hari atwakinya SHA gutire hindi ingihota guthondekeka. You can imagine and those you mara fatie marutu oguo makomio hau mahuro miuthi fiu hau nudo akutiria a Kenya
ona gutire mundu
wira wa na mwaka mugima
no ni undu waki kuogera uria arauga ri kijana ri hena principle Jesu aheanite no yenye ndakuhuthira kiugo tondu predominant ri tukaga atiri furu ni runtu agithoma Bible na no tuthomaga everyone has a way of how they interpret the Bible ni ndimionaga as a book of metaphor principles na kim Jesu he principle gire atiri na ni huthikaga siasa-ini atigire na itenaeni akigira kamwe turatiga kura na itenaeni nisi sio the registered tugire kare akamwe gatari registered that is the principle uri otari ndakura ri niwe twagira athioe that one vote matters na juga atiriri taruo uraigua kijana akiario horo wa corruption ri if you want to know how corrupt this country is everybody is corrupt almost all of us are corrupt ni undu wake tuga silence ri ni kuga atia ni twetikiraniria consent ati ni moigua besa cia SHA your health care money ni ciathiwe mwakira inyuothe mwe corrupt tondu mwakira no hii ni ka opportunity urari gora mutinaria silence means ni tweka atia ni to agree it is okay tondu mafururi magi wetu kwina besa ciao cia thibitari ciretwo ni mwana siasa eithoragwo aikio ja kana ohwo kana nyongwo
they actually resign
they actually resign na magathie magotini no guku wiguaga ati besa cia SHA ni cia rio is okay no ratukunyua sai wa banya tunyo wa kijana the following day especially the government has mastered the art of diversion every time irenda gwika kindu kana kwina giskando no muhaka kiundu giga sponsor ugani muhea wa muingi wa maingi ni muthendekia tutikwario aro a besa iria cirwo ati muhea turehera podcast gai ni muthendekia.
Wait a minute, talking of diversions nani wega no agweta hena kis drone ya Tuju could it be a diversion from where you guys sit and a diversion from what?
You see, that will give the story or always judge mugundo uyu ri onire atia agurire kwiu oria mugundo uyu onire ri is the same way it is being taken away from him, the same way. Nikio regimes do change nikio juga atiriri kiri ureka ri kanyanga pole pole ndukaigirwo ni hakiri cio cikuragia atiriri no turage majenzi tugutura power ini tu protected ini tukuga turathe ciana maguru tugutura power ini. Regimes do change. He mundu ikarite handu ona tirigi ona ndoikaine ge siasa muthenya umwe is all power auge ini ciana cigana cioragirwo na turarie taringi ya 50 years guka muge who are responsible, who are in government back then memuoyo ni ndeherwo andu acio. Why did you give an order to shoot to kill ya ciana na maugaga tu kiria change the finance bill? No anyita so diversion issues yo there sikuo and they are there sitagwo psyop na government ni huthagira psyop muno na covert ko divert from very meaningful issue na nikio ndakura no mwaka tucenjie mindset itu gathina gaitu ni ka mindset kari
na wako na story yothe ya tuju ni riri tuko kadi tuju nioka now to focus nake apparently because diramnya ni ka mentality kare ko twekirirwa ate muteti ni kindu kinene muno and you question these thibitari atatia othe ni marathi kumuona no rurori atiriri ginya kwe hede for 6 months kwe jenzi maturaga thibitari gutiri omwoguo wathire kugo nona kaundu kaka gutua omwene mu Kenya gukira ori ungi and I think ginya hau tukinyete twambe tugembe unjithi nirekire wega muno because I don't think ne tuhete story ya tuju enough attention. Sisi tuko stories zetu. Tuturera ando atiriri. Kadi yako ndio future yako. Kadi yako ndio future ya mtoto wako. Kwa hivyo hakikisha uko kadi. Hiyo ndio future yako, hiyo ndio health yako, hiyo ndio education yako, hiyo ndio economy. Ewe mwe. So uhakikishe we nayo and secure your future. Na nuona tokirigana no stories ya. I don't think even young people talk about it. Ukiona it trend social media it is none of our business.
Saturday national TV.
Mainstream media. Oria mato oria gwatura kiambiriria no guo gutuire na no guo gwatura.
Mainstream works for the system. Mainstream is a part of the system.
Yeah. Whatever is going through he deserve it.
Okay. Why do you think he deserve it?
The correct information is about yako bile besa FAGIA imwe jawa bururi na niguo agike kiria agike project icio ciake agika cia mekawa na kena kura hapa hivi na kenyo grace period ya miaka 2 aria akambia kuriha loan na grace period ya miaka 2 yathirari yarihire na riria FAGIA birie kumukinyirari akiambia kugana resistance ya kuriha so makio makinya na magithi gotine mathi gotiria kuri kiho igotiria guku ritikiria mundu yake atia ataho. That is a normal process area akena makina makirie maragererio ni kasongo daily and nobody is talking about it.
Exactly.
Ogithie mayadi ma auctioneers mayurite marori proboxes ya tahiro na ikuite nyanya marori makubaga tahiro makuite mithanga na mahiga ya Kenya zinata every day nyondo wa William Ruto gusabotage economy ya Kenya wonjorio gacoka thi biacara igacoka thi mundu kuingiria ciringi yake ahote kuriha karoni ya hoete riwe ucio kaitwa Kenya zimatagwo muthenya so case ya tuju is not any special in fact yake by the way ni Malaysia's you see grace period ya miaka 2 yathirari at that time he was a sitting cabinet minister thirikari ya Uhuru wa Kenyatta ariaga misara at the same time he was an SG for the ruling party then malita hadu hari heri abeirie gwiciria kuhuthira kiria luxury ya gukorwe ni mutongoria ni munene.
Regimes do change.
Rewu guoe finally maundu magicenjia ri na igoti over and over again ni koretwo rikiheana order ni muri getikire mundu cia tahori so whatever is doing later miaka 2 wake gikuriha bia ciana wa cabinet minister
mathina mari aragere no maragererwo ni Kenya wa kawaida
this matter saka so gwirokera uno tumurumagia ndeire bisake tu irokera riri
utakimwita ritwa riege
William bisake irokera riri ni ethaga handu ha kunyarira tho ciake no rimwe ni agaganyitiro no hane onete nyite hane onete nyitiro wanyita tondu ni tho ya mundu uyu ri ni gurika matura marwa hindi ya Jubilee riu tujuda kehingurite kamurango William Ruto akona handu ha nyite kumurokeria thigari kumurokeria Jesu kumika mundu mothe angimwika no maundu macio we as young people tufatie kumeigino with tutari to focus na maundu maria meguteithia akenya aria maratahwo na guku ndeire mundu rekati
you see the whole no na andu acio nikio ndirakwira andu acio akuru na andu anini hatiri handu tungipatana nao for them tuju maundu mau aragerera ri marenda kume politicize is about Luos ni Ruo ni Jaruo ni sirapasa kitu ni William Ruto ni aroka kwa nyuko uri ya Nyanza ni murama supporti Roredi uri areka. That is William Ruto for you. What were you expecting? Athi arehera tu juroni na hena bogoda hau he will go wherever urathira go uragete riu makiuga atiri uri ithui turenda atiri Jaruo inyo mutigana na William Ruto muthie muhure bara murwane na bara cia Tuju orio ine mugoda oguo no ona Ruto oya mugoda ucio wa Tuju when another regime changes onake no oguo agatunywo. This is the biggest problem na systems andu aria maathanaga ri na nikio wonaga is the same clique na nikio me threatened na agencies na millennials ni marona atiriri andu they are not playing by the old rules. Andu mena rule marathaka tutaracielewa mageria overt na covert ciao na psyops ciao cia kugeria gutu divert stiraingirana ni irarema. So andu ni maramaria no ni undu wake muthuri wetagwo Gibakiri weka wega no weka wega muthuri ucio hindi rio ire gitiri ara deal na William Ruto thaici mukuo. How is Kibaki dealing with William Ruto even in his death? He gave us free primary and secondary education. Uphold dream where yari na Kenyatta. Tumalize ignorance ndio ujinga, umaskini na yari ke ignorance, poverty na it was it literacy or something so Gibakiri okare tondu Kenyatta senior yagitini rirwa atiriri ni Nyerere andu aya kasira ka urenda kumatwara ga kumatongia andu aya matonga aya ndungihota gwatha I know you've heard the story has it aya wa matongia ndungihota kumatha and so that has been the system tarangina uria mathondekaga policy aria the same clique of people tondu nio makoretwo magithiururuka is a system na hidria me power inere they don't think about the people, they don't think about the other generation. Even when they are grooming their children magrumaga ciana ciao cioke cingire system ineyo cithie na mbere na gwatha ngombo iria cithondekagirwo systems icio tarangina structuring ya constitution makiuga 50+1 maramithondeka tariri those are policies cia kambuni ongedia kambuni re 49% re acio ange matire na matire na say na matire na share ya kuhota go control retain the controlling share. It has to be 50+1 no anyita the same mindset ya andu acio nio maraturehera ngina the constitution no anyita so that giria mwatu tondu ni bururi wao hatire handu matwekagira mathafu is not our country na nikio Gen Z's maramaria mutwe and that is why young people if you want to transform this country no it is either through the street which we tried Raila akiingirira akiuraga you know the young people started looking up to Raila agioka agika handshake kama kawaida movement ikakufa so many young people died for no reason apparently tondu riu kiria makiendaga ri ni mendaga new regime no ririkane majetie na finance bill tio matarenda magithie ma progress so anakia ni makuire muno so these old guards na system weno ri foundation yayo ri ni remeto control with the young people and that is where they are worried and so for us to change the system we have to start twajie kurutana system iria ciehotha ici cia guikia kura William Ruto agereirwo gote githurano giki by 7 to 8 million votes ageria kuia Bairosini ne arerwa atiriri muthe guku gutire kura orona kura so that what these young people with the young people can be the solution ithu tuweke solution iria turenda no ti unjire ati ithu tuture guku tukiraga andu chukua card nini tucoke tuwe power yo tuthie tunengere mundu ungi no you fight and then you take the responsibility turwire kiria tukuhota gwika atia tuma Wambui bunge tuma kijana Msafi bunge tuma uri onge senate go and become that what you want to see uige mutirenda bururi mwega thieni mwe kura go fix it hatire mundu ungi uroka gwika atia kumufixira
ngaga riri ori ni mahero opportunity ya guthondeka kiria mendaga so the country you see today is what the older generations envisioned. That is what it is. No, either tureda. This is not what we want.
We want change.
We want change. We want what works for us.
Okay.
Kugware, matwelida we are the leaders of tomorrow. Tomorrow ne kinyire matirenda kweherera.
Tomorrow never comes.
In that note, I understand when you redagia Kiamba.
Ndirenda kurugama giti gia Kiamba. Yes.
Wambui, you redagite?
Ditwetaitwa.
Ditwetaitwa. But most likely. Kijana ni junior redagite.
Not now, maybe in future.
Maybe in future. Ndenda kuria kiuria kiritu hau. You represent na ndenda muno ndeto turaria igire mkirima muno turaria na lugha ya kirima. Here we have the Mount Kenya youth. Ndia kuona abanyana wa boy na ari yangi. But what does that actually mean in 2026? Are you speaking for the people all, especially tawe tondu we ni utagadite for your own political interest? Ko thaici nduraruga mari nyugira rumia thirikari uguo nyugira tetera nyugira activism ino ongire ona.
I think mohe if you agikorwo ni umenyete for a long time ni njuikaine ni siasa especially mainstream politics ni ndatiga guthie mainstream ndamenya revolution ya bururi uyu ikoragwo na andu anini ithu young people and we have a platform where we can play the game by our own rules etagwo social media. So ni no kuigira ndaigiria social media ngithie na mbere na kiria ndekaga no anyita reke tugerie gwika kaundu
it's not about interest.
You know, first is about politics and power is about interest.
Okay.
So interest is yakudeke. One, mundu aturaga muoyo even when you're not in this world. Muhea gwire kindu kimwe. Ogutura matuko maingi wi mukuo gukira maria ukorwo wi muoyo. That's a fact. So nona kirio gwika na muoyo u niguo ndu makauga atiri he mundu wetagwo muhea
yes.
Ni ahotire kuhehe revolution uhoro wa podcast no anyita you're long gone. So mundu uria mugiri uria weciragia atiriri even when I'm long gone ngaririka ndona ki una get. So that is the first interest. Number 2 interest yakwa ri ni andu mahote gwika atia gwiciria wega guikara wega na gwika maundu mega. That gutire mundu turi ha gwika kiria twikaga. You know, I'm a very good salesman. You can imagine I'm a good salesman. I sell cars niendagia gari. Do you know right now if ige concentrate na gari muhia I would be he did that concentrated energy yako yari gari-ini nindahota gwikira ngina gwikira billboard Nairobi gatagati. And then at one point I realized that no man lives for himself. You know, gutire mundu ona maundu maria kijana areka areciria ni make ti make areka.
In fact, for us now being in politics ona neko thina tuguthina muno ukira gutonga.
Agree. Someone has to pay the price. The price has to be paid.
But at what cost?
Taru ni ere nyendagia nyama. Taimu ira huthagira guthie show maybe thrice a week. Ko taimu wenda huthagira guthie githaka gwetha ng'ombe. Ni njenge mwendagiria. Beza iringi nacio muhia.
That's crazy.
Itingira tareka. Ko tuli taimu ira huthagira siasa-ini. They may focus, they make it into business. I think no go the well up financially ukira uria ndi thaici no riu thina ti ucio ngai ni atwikirire kiundu giki thiini witu ungiaga kwaria ndungiona toro
wona maundu makihingicana ndungiora toro
ere ne mundu ndakomaga
ndungiona
kwaria ri niguo wiguaga wagetha warikia kwaria ndu ucio gaku
ugende nguonaga haria nguonaga na federo uko usinacinetwo tuko.
Yes, it is a calling.
Uri kurikia ri
wire muto ndare mundu witu abductire ndare mwana wako abductire ithui ta family ndare atu hat uria agikaga andu aria angikumaresa na kina
physical harm
agitwikite o iria idea rikire kuo economically and all that no ni toimagia na ruo tari muru anyukura nyitirwo mateka tondu kindu giki ngai na ikire thini witu na tutingresist andu ngenda kugweta hau banya gweta hau horo wa protest ha maandamano going forward gwiciria turikaga maandamano na design igere tondu idea riri athuria wabu yarari uhoro wao mena banyari ni mahibiri maundu ma mothe ri ni mamakire muno last year but 2024 ida monire airetu athaka anake athaka
mefara
marekira thuti maandamano na tai ikamanyita airetu marathi maandamano na uba makiria
KFC
yes
ucio na mamakire muno na guthukia muno ri perception ile koretwo Kenya ya maandamano kuma ndamina mathathire maandamano ni mamekora andu aganu maandamano ni matia gasi bara thagari and all that no ni maandamano ma Kenya kona sio for the first time in the history almost 47 counties are imeibretie na gutiri ginya mutumia mwendagia nyanya hende yo nyanya yake yoride they were purely busy
tuwe maandamano ni maandu wa slums
ucio no agaurire thirikari muno no keinaini ateti ati no mwandamane ginya rira atari Kenya ginya atekumenyaga ucio makia no mabagire atia maigire andu aya twaga kumacorera nimegutuma tutuike irrelevant
okay
na nitamambia kuringa bururi wa
njira cio tutiracimenya
and you see Gen Z were very genuine
okay
mendaga tu a good leadership matimagira ati kwira William utuhe slots they were not bargaining for any power positions matatagia basically bad leadership na meraga William utuke eko no for you soccer and when he came to X William Ruto ametonelea ile era baba shani sisi tutaki viti kama Gen Z sisi tunataka tengeneza mambo ya elimu tengeneza mambo ya afya tengeneza mambo ya economy each iendelee that is what we want
okay
you see maiso kama ndio wakiona haha Wana mabekolika wa bururi wao adona titi marenda nimeguturuta kiwanja mabire magita na kamucemanio makiuga riu andu aya hari tukatiriri tukuhanda mikora gatagati kao maimira maandamano thikai kuiyo na gusino supermarket maimira maandamano munorogo ri kuiyo na gusino supermarket mwaka maandamano CBD ri ndukaitua gocindo na isirwo haya jenzi kimbera very peaceful na thuti ile tu thakamanite sari magathondeka njwire to wa boy
na insistere tu thaka muno
mara ile tu muruta le mutu ile ndio ngemiri da maandamano na kirukia mutu mara ile tu thaka muno na maandamano right makimira kwa maandamano maimira ngare what happened guni ile sia to magore ile tu mo ukaigwa kafati kwa sino supermarket ukaigwa nyere ne kwa sino supermarket ukaigwa murorogo ukaigwa gitenga ne kwa sino gorie wewe muhuri fia sarai Rwigwa duka ni bani asinu oi rucio na kada kuga maandamano
ndugera ko
ona me mega kana me moru
ndukwenda
for as long as they go sino gutekwa ndamano ri ndugwa na maandamano na hau no aciari makinyire makiwa ate ciana citu ri abe mutire kumira
bai muhodere
murahoro rithathi murahoro rithathi mwakua na ithio biacara citu mikorega tumu igathuka jenzi kiambia kuruzi
no angina aciari acio kijana a part of the problem
hau no maandamano mokire magisabotajo ni mikoreno yatire bururi-ini wao na magicenjio ginya aciari makiambia kuigwa thithi no horo cio kwandamana guthie bara ukirema amakaija no rutondo turi andu ogiri ntu suggest strategy
okay
tukundamana na maita meri suta jabere ya maandamano ri ni aguthi baroti-ini
guthurana
twandamana tuthi baroti-ini democratically tukeheria mundu wothe wikirite bururi ukironda
okay
maandamano make tugeka riri andu ara tugwikira wathani-ini 2027 ara tureciria ni wega makiria ri na toneta mangituika andu ega ri kungigatuika ni rwa ng'ondu makorwo mehumbite ati maingira thirikari ningi mambi gutwaruka ri tutikanda mara guthie bara matigatume kora tagatiga tu andu mambi kuragwo na mbeca cia bigucinwo tukahanda mana kindu gwitagwo ku resist kana ku boycott
okay
ora muzo na maandamano mega muno wano be nyumba gwaku twi imeta bururi okone kambuni fulani iyo ni hega thirikari igotire na muno mwaka omwe kana mikana o muthenya tukaresist
okay
muresist mweri umwe ri thirikari ikureact very fast
okay
todo hathara ile me ukoro mathiete ri hathara akenya mathia macino ma supermarket na dukari mwamecokia gwe thirikari aiko marogotaga bilioni 100 o muthenya
atikota korogota
na mwaresist some of the main companies mwabe mwe yume muge gutire kure mugate
okay
Kenya ni gutire kure mugate nyuma ni kure nduma ni kure ogwase migate ri yagwo ri igana atia muge wiki ino gutire ngari ekunywa maguta urezi ya Kenya irogota igoti rigana atia na maguta mafetro-ini
okay
do you know today fetro kima 180 80 shillings na igoti
I partly agree with him and disagree with him to some extent. Ni murata wako we disagree.
Ndakabya biasakire uhoro ari.
Point ya tukanie ndigiririkana thought process ne ya
niko kuririkania.
Sawa. Adika hatu.
Amenya, dauti sire sina rere.
Turiarume izuothe atatu. Riu tukomba ni yona. Kile kebere kibariri. Na ungigwo ndungicagira gatagati ka weri.
Kenya bejuge hau ha maandamano ri. Kijana msafi ni uga wega fio. Na uga maundu mere, na uga wa mbere ni twambe twandamane nginya ballot-ini. Na ballot turatwarwo ni kandi ino. Hau ha kandi muno niho turi.
Okay.
Secondly, utanathi gwikira mundu ri. Tareka gwere kwena andu marauga ati twikire andu athomu. But muhia you see beyond the degree hena muhia.
Yes.
Beyond that hena we. Beyond githomo kiria wabuya nakio hena wabuya uria withini, and that person is the most important person
than the degrees.
Dadira githomo nikio, don't get me wrong, it is good that you have literate people andu maramenya niki mafati gukorwo magika bunge. But beyond that hena wabuya guthia uge policy ino ni njaga ke no hena wabuya ungi utari na umundu kauga atiriri ino ni njaga no mundu uria ndira represent re tondu wira wakota mubunge ni representation ire ndaramienda. So how do I deal with him? Wora kuga hora rithathi akue ajererie ruo. Na kwena ungi ukuga atiriri you know niki kiratu madarenda toka twaranirie unjire atiriri ino ni policy njega uramirega niki you know. Utare ure tweka finance bill twa resistire twathire tukimwira please tuhererie cabinet yo yothe. Cabinet yo yothe ndenge tuteithia the people you put there gutire mundu no we know their history na no turona gutire mundu ngitosa. Imagine hando ha kurutwo ri mekirwo reshuffle.
Yes, I remember.
The same people, the same people we are resisting nio macokire. Ru karigwo atiriri what are we doing?
Okay.
Why do you pretend ni urathikiriria uria mbeũ njithira igwa na nduraigwa? No na uthikiririe na nduigwa undu.
Andu kuigwa. So neho mundu gwitwo uria atwira atiriri we need to go back because on that point ya reshuffle my observation no jagire tondu nani am part of this conversation.
Yeah.
Nigetha mundu ta president yoke kuingira ri atanoka kuingira na wene toletie na wena na hasho niri like right now mundu wothe urenda kurugama already these systems ni mamonete amakambia kumakinyira. So you find when you see the president doing the reshuffle andu aya ari all this yo mehauri matiukire hau ro ni amwe ni promises atanaingira amwe ni andu mamuheire mbeca atanaingira amwe ni andu a mundu taru ni kurika na hindi Jubilee yenda ni kure ni renda ku eheo slot cigano na cia cabinet ODM the same. But how are we going to change this at thirikari ni shares ni kurika na ni mahuraga mundu gwitori gijimuno na uhoro ucio wa shares. But how can we change this?
How we change
I am hoping
1 minute before that process yenda BICC heana gore si heana go ciake BICC andu aya ukarehera muteti bia
ati nigetha aingira
wamuhe eke ati anacio in the first place athia hiado. So the problem is the receiver handout ici na nikio I'm so persistent na handout ici handouts because the moment muteti ucio waka kumunebia kuri mundu igetwo hau nebia what if dane anire bia icio what if kwe mundu ngiwekerirwo hau on merit maundu maya ni magirekeka but now ugakora atiriri thina rege na timuteti thina ni ithwe because there nona thaisi muhingirugama emergency of course mundu wothe ni aramenya ndithikumite ati miaka 10 gibao ndina milioni gibao cia kumahe but still nimeko muhesh Syria I'm like what urenda nduteko and then waheo bia ndaigira haria mundu ndamu akoriwadwo ni etha acokie bia iria ciake. Secondly ne ndahuthira bia ciakwa kiumbe bia icire ngoretwo ndimuteti miaka gibao ni ndoka kurugama president just for example ngoretwo ngimuia in billions
ugo no citu
ne bia cianyu ndamurehera na tone ndamuhena ni kuya ndaire ri gucoka ndamurehera muhegete ndathie ndashirikava. Okay. Nona so ugakora uyu ura receive uyu uri haha midman ri niwe wina thina magiokaga magatwira hindira nda gukuhe magana meru kuga we wahe magana meri ndiga guthura ndugathi gwicokeria bia cia ici ne bia cia kurayite na nduguthi kuiya ingi nduguthi gwicokeria na bia cia kuingi. We would do better.
That's a bit hard tukirora tugifactor iri economic times giria turi haha thi ungiuka tha ici ugiro ni
gwirire andu aya mathini ni getho hote kumatha.
Yes, now I know you can imagine you can imagine
exactly magwita ngai
banya you can imagine situation area turi riu uguo ruga andu ambe mathini ri riu ni athinu piu to tha ici
desperate people are desperate
biacara ni kuhingo irahingo mundu wa biacara haria ona nona ungiuka haha thi uguo ni uraheana ciringi 50 no no ngikona andu igana hau now we are in the murkiest waters nituthinite thirikari ni hano tukuma ate haha tondu mundu urera wambuinda ko 50
ni nauga koe ndaiga woe no wakinya ballot-ini ri resist 50 mwira atre no waheire no ndikumienda nduguthi gwicokeria nani
tuoe
oya no ndukana thure mundu wothe wakwendia ndugathure.
That is a lie. It can't happen, won't happen, can never happen.
Why?
Uhuru he kindu kimwe ugaga muno
abere mukenya uturuga tuthure uria utari ri thaici mukenya wa kawaida akingira haria kwa betongi haya aria no mare turera matikoe handa utri na masietereirio tondu mena mathina now ugakora twina a very complicated situation na niho gututaragiria heka undu gututaragiria
heka undu Uhuru ugaga ugaga atiriri nani ciugo ci kihuthiritwo tue mwanjia wa ciugo icio. You cannot have your cake and eat it. Rugakora na keki yaku na ni uriire no anyitai, so you have to choose. Me I can predict idiria fururi uyu gacenjia. I can free prediction. Nona muthenya uria wajikwa gatwarirwo mbeca ere bora siasa ndukahake ndukahe mbeca tabe ujire atiriri capitation ya thukuru ri iha tabe ujirira miako igira gwitu ri iha mai maria wanjiriire ri meha health care yakwa ri iha amwire soka na mbeca ciaku nona muteti ucio ni akamenya change ni yoka it has started rona hindi tukahota gwika oguo hindi riu niguo change igeka. Until then turi story, let's talk of the possibility ya maundu mau reke tukenie andu siasa
tukahero no ucio wewe
ndi hakwa tacia ki mundu ajire ndimwikirie kura
tutwe thaici thaici uguo wi voko wirona banyane turona ni uraria ni uracenjia andu aingi muno ni uracanura andu ni makibenda ide andu mataramenya
murata wakwa wi UDA ri aranjirire atiriri banya mawaruga na Kawanjiku na Ngai ni muira can cheat can die ajire banya waruga na Kawanjiku ni ukumuiga thi they know that having ran kuria Kiamba in by election ni maramenya thina wakwa no mbeca itari nacio uria mena cio ndirwa atiriri banya ndukiurugame UDA toko he funding mugathie nomination na Kawanjiku one don't get trust Ruto his word means nothing munimo uria majikire Kiamba and I don't even want to dwell there and I'm glad they did that no uria bobo arauga haha muthenya umwe she will be glad uria muthonia uria munywireire sai ni amwambatiririe handu she may not see the ripple effect right now no ni undu wa sai ucio rakwandurwo kou at one point she's going to cash that capital I mean create political goodwill wa guthirwo at one point. Trust me, it will come by just at the right time. It may not come now no he hindi goka but at the right time ni goka goga atire ni ndaregire ndigũthie gucoka UDA hane riu ndima create perception atiru tondu nimekuhenia na tubebe ati uka tukuhe campaign mbeca cia campaign ugathie na Kawanjiku nomination nigetha andu manjie kuona kiama kia UDA tari kio most kafagwe honorably and that's why we are in hope ati kiama gitu kia DCP integrity ire turite yagite in political parties we shall find there na mundu ajaja gora philosophy yake nigiji arauga skiza ground and I am happy and I truly hope ona mutongoria wake kiama kia DCP ha kijana msafi I truly hope that this party will outlive Rigiji will outlive us to gekoro the inheritance to is a party of integrity.
Tikiti wa DCP ni uragurwo by the way
kurigana na affirmation ire Rigiji atwirite ri arauga gutire kindu ta kiu uguo but of course there are some concerns here and there tukuroreta mundu ta barero herari ho juzi ya Gaceri and I was very vocal about it giona mundu ta Malala ni yoka ni atwara Gaceri ni atwara ma MCA kuri oguo kwi kwe party leader Rigiji Gaseri Dari hau ni malala me by the way ni muko johera gukorwo mu kafira I just need that develop phobia na go trust kafira isi I just have a problem because na haria ginyete trust has to be and ona muthuri utu ikaranagia rake wega ni undu wa trust the day it's broken de amendekaga riu hindi ndora kafira ingi cienjia kumendura ciaca citore until I got into the nitty-gritties what really happened tondu nie reke nguire I have nothing to lose tomo haka adweke MP I see it's not casted on stone my first responsibility ni kuri ciana ciakwa is to my responsibilities to my children getiguo gacoka ngauga atiriri githe muona banya ndaiganite muona uyu wa muhe mbeca I will pull back na njire andu akiamba asante sana hindi wengiri uria mugatura ni tugeka atia I am not so desperate to be a leader dekirerie heka undu gwenda kugana ni uhuria interjection ndakura undirikanie ndio hagira na no
waragihora protest
ekora maandamano
makoragio okoragio horo wa maandamano oh yeah exactly ndauga atiriri system ni uturajia gucenjia no turemo gucenjia system the whole system no tukorwo na atiriri na a plan as a generation tuge thina witu ni system wino twareheirwo we need to bring this system down how do we bring this system to corona plan even if it's a 20 30 50 years plan ya gucenjia system wino no to mea jihad todo I would wish to thondeke systems that work for us that systems that take care of any mena integrity who will be given charge of these systems at where wari besa we don't have to worry system catches you ekagoikia jera ogirore goitwo ogaitwo we need to create a system toni ndokujira ati tugutura miaka itu ati na Ngai aturehire guku thi to enjoy ture turwaga siasa ati no rire ki we need to create a system whereby we start enjoying life ati to muhaga tutinde tukirwa na siasa ati ucio ne yire the system will take care of it the people in charge of this system will take care of them because I'm looking in future I foresee a potential country ati idwe to gutura turwaga people are resting comfortably in their workplace omuthi uyu one of the worst systems tukoragwo nayo mundu arutaga wira uigana wa njogu akona kamusara ka thigiriri I would hope that we create a system waruta wira uigana wa njogu ukona musara uigana wa njogu oguo tiguo kuri today if you want to be wealthy in Kenya igera siasa ine get into politics it's a direct way ni assurance ya gutonga you will still otwarire ando makene mauge kijana msafi uma haha tudunga batano onwe tukwenda hindi wa muyite trilioni imwe no kamuhingara batano na nikio ndauga ndikiririe nigetha tuthie kwi mundu ungi I can predict when this country will change the day tukauga atiriri tutikwendio rigithathi witu ndaya kuria that day I don't know when that will be I have no idea muthenya ucio na twa gukinya ithue I just pray tugukianjie go create system ati ciara citu ricikanjia kuria we mona siasa twandehera mbeca to do with gwika ki one of the things I would want us to start doing as a generation twambe twitikanirie there is nothing like free lunch there is nothing like free lunch besa he handu ciumaga na besa ni investment no muhaka icoke there is no free lunch no anyita so hindi urathie ugeciria ati we ati hena free lunch ri we no urario you are the lunch sooner or later gukorwo ritwo and I just hope that we will get there and that's why I'm very hopeful that DCP will be that party yani we will get there that Rigiji will be able to do it to combine experience yake in politics na ideas zito and what we have read right now how to make an economy how not to create an economy one don't elect a William Ruto don't the economy will crash how to destroy a nation in 3 years don't elect anything or anyone that looks like William Ruto. 30 years ago, China was as broke as us. 4 years ago, Burkina Faso was as broke as us. Durera kujiridwe ati turi ando ito tutigota go transform for ucio. Oyo wito. And that's why I'm just hopeful that DCP na experience ya Rigiji with our new ideas na kiria tuthomete we can be able to work together tukorwo na integrity ya political parties nigetha tukorwo tugicenjia bururi uyu so by the time ona Ngai araturuta guku thi you look back and you say nitwacenjirie bururi we did it
wow thank you Nduda mundu ma akageria. Banya ni athire ka 10.
Ndahora 10.
Waringa 10. The good thing with me I'm a listener. Nitohanaine na Wambui.
Agamutui Wambui wega. Ukumurehe show yake riri ukumenya Wambui.
Baby kanejeragia muno.
But I listen.
No, she's a good speaker. You enjoy listening to her.
Guthikiriria muno. Riu ri kijana msafi tukuranagia tiriri.
Handouts.
Uria tugucenjia horo wa handouts. Tutongoretie na ground ino ri. Ne fataire handouts ici tondu mena mathina. Ni makinyetio point yo ya kuhara to point ni maracibatara. But on the other hand, ni turona kana kuringana na muranjira handouts ici ni cirarehe mathina maingi. Wa mbere tugathura andu incompetent, andu amaturite maiyete, andu tugege uria party leader wanyu eregete kumeta in his own words.
Toti party leader waku.
Ni ndire kuria ndi. Ndire kia moge othe ni. Muga mwakwa chuga day off camera.
All right, yeah.
Now, ni atia tugwika.
Suggest system goko ne kurito na ngira no kinya andu mehotera gwitikira kuruta. Tondu the system is completely rotten. Ogo raigwa banyakiwa. Ni buthu
Pio.
Na tuvuga hanini. Ni uvuga completely. To an extent tare uwe kira tu adwa theni ri. Thirikari ri. Timandate ya thirikari ukunengera handouts. Yo timandate ya thirikari. Actually no fatie kuna thirikari handouts through taxation.
Okay.
Wanyitai.
Kidia maratuhe nete marageri gwika.
Musara waku karegwo pairs 130%.
Igathie.
Ukoya ngiri thate ukoreha go thate ukoya ithatu. Kaithika. Wewe no fatie kuna thirikari pesa.
Okay.
Yo defatie gukunengera bia in terms of handouts emwe kwa emwe. Uria tona thirikari ino igika.
Okay.
Kune kuonania how rotten the system is. Thirikari ifate gwikira bia muhuko through policies na through programs.
Okay.
Tondu wena thirikari ni ta ng'ombe na mwene ng'ombe. We ugatwira ng'ombe ukamihe thara. Ugathigina ukanoga. Na wayari thara yahuna na wega kuna iria ugatwara nderi ugathi ukona mbeca. Oguo aikoro he cost uguthiete ukimitwira ni agucokeria na faida.
Kabisa.
Kwendia iria urehe mutwiri thara no tigona kanya.
Na ng'ombe uri ona.
Wena ng'ombe yaku ni ta ngutwara thirikari na muraiya. Ukahe thirikari igoti. Na thirikari kwa igoti riu ihuthire no facility o tore nguthira bia cia gwaku nyumba no facility. Niguo marahe policies njegari na marahe programs njegari makaihengera bia makai finance wega. Niguo mu Kenya aikono kwenda guthomithia mwana waku ri kuma form 1 ngina form 4 basically ngikuhuthira kindu 300,000. Right? Kana 400,000. Depending ni thukuru iriku. Kana 500,000 even a million.
Yeah.
Tuena policy njega ya education iri. Igotiri urengagwo thirikari iga subsidize githomo through capitation iri. Ngiri 100,000 ungerihira mwana waku miaka na high school ndukuriha.
Okay.
Ukuriha igana miaka na. Thirikari yakuriha 300,000.
Yes.
No atigo na bia mukaro atigo nacio.
Cieho.
Ugo niguo thirikari ifate gwikira bia tondu ngiri 300,000 extra watigo nacio ngia. Ari floti haria. Kana ugure gatuthi. Kana ugure gakari.
Yes.
Kana uhingure nduka. Basically how do you gwikira economically not to empower.
Yes.
So
no kindu mu.
Haya tothi horo kone to horo wa insurance ya health. Biro ya thibitari gukugomeire wedie ng'ombe yaku kana wedie nduthi urihe biro kuria insurance ya thirikari urareha premium every month ri purpose yao ni riri ukikagomero ni ndwari ufatara milioni ikurihire 900 we urihe 900 riri tondu fatwa insurance ndakwendie ri kuriha mbeca iria nyingi we urihe iria nini iyo ni principle ya insurance no ko ni amekora ni amekora kana aisika na guruki principle ya insurance yothe uheanaga mbeca iria nini ukavo risk ile ni kesi ni risk urakavo ile utagota gwika atia
kurumigamirira wika
na wika hindi ya hina nganita ugo ngerwa na
distribution of risk
ni thirikari kurihira 900 okwa ni milioni kwa muhano we urihe 900 riri so com system ya policy ni aruta wira ni andu igana marwarite ningi muno ugo ne bia cigana ungrase vero uguthia kwendia ng'ombe uguthia kwendia mburi yaku mbeca icio gutwara kwa thibitari ri kandi ni ya gufutira birio bicio cia coka muko he handu hangi uguthi ugo economy ya gwaku nyumba ni yandanduka na yararama through thirikari gwitikira kuhuthira igoti riaku wega go finance program na go finance policies iria njega no riu ri system ni roten mareka atia mbeca ici cia gwika mawira macio mothe ri ithiaga mihuko kwa muhano budget ya bururi almost 40%
of the budget
icio ne bire ciria mihuko ya andu through corruption ndikanita so tiete programs ya thirikari na policies tigiruta wira bire tunega thirikari ni enough kuruta wira ucio no riu kurie banyai farafara ya aremia kuria Nyandarua kana kuria Nyambari ingirika atia angikorwo guthondeka kilomita 1 kwa muhano ni milioni 20 no thirikari yathondeka kilomita 1 na milioni 50 kana milioni 40 niko mare kickback ya 20 million kana 30 million ugo ni kuga atiriri wira ungirutwo na milioni 100 ureke successfully thirikari iuheaga allocation ya milioni 300 tukaona kuna pesa ithiete
ekure irorera
uthiwa na mbere mungia kwaya na miaka 3 kana miaka 4 mukwa kwaya na miaka 15 ugo wewe muthini tondu wa kwenda ni ku design netwo thine ona we muhoi ngai na weteire kirathimo wira ngai agukuriria kirathimo ndangukuriria system ira ikuo ugo umotoke 2027 watoka 2042
kana ruto uma giti-ini na andu acio the
but now the question kijana msafi na watu tariria kuria pesa ikoretwo ikiurira na riu ndu watukinyia haria turi ndu ni guturageri kurania atiriri turageria kurania how will we change this with ruma undu uria maikarete current
njemo njega ni togo banya gwete tugina generation igwetikira ethie bunge mathie bunge matigathi gutuika mara ma Koinange uria gutuikaga bunge ni soko matigathi gutuika mara ma Koinange uria gutuikaga bunge ya Kenya ni soko huru bunge uthiaga na handouts oko heka watho kwenda agathie na mbere bunge ri wabata wina mbia ri uthia ukameta tano haria kioro
shika
soko huru so
maigira bunge matari thurwari
areno gete kwenda ithi tukeneka ata tungigena generation nitagetekira kuhana uguo ni magathi maikareni tondu gutiri kindu gia bata Kenya ta bunge ya bururi mawatho ma muhete ko ya haria bunge
is the engine niyo engine ya bururi
igafairo niguo nimo judiciary huthagira mawatho mari nyumu
bururi wathago thiko ici na karamu exactly
so judiciary prefect mwiguithanirie bururi ukura no were hai mawatho macio magekatia riu we wainare ukojaga na mawatho mari bunge kira
mahathukiria
okogwe kindu gia bata Kenya Parliament, I think, is the most important arm of government. Tora nawe keto ginya wira oversight, kwa oversight gina executive, na tikiuga technically degike oversight gina judiciary. In terms of amending laws and all that.
Exactly.
Tukikagia na bunge ina njega magathi maikare the mekere matho maria banyaraiga ungiyambia ufatio twara igotine uthie uitwo ugatoro cero uthie uitwo
na mathaa 24 after it's proven you raire within 24 hours
na warekia gukwa tuigire indo iria ciothe cikwanyu
ni
exactly tone urumo no mwalimu athomithagia ciana kuma thaa 2 ngina thaa 11 kuma mande ngina Friday
na karatu ndaga acenjia
na wale wo ngiri 20 wewe mo bunge uthia bunge wikirita riri ukira kirore ukaigira kagoti kiande ko gutire handu cikwo ugathie kiwanja gutaka kundu na muico wa mweri urari milioni imwe muico wa mweri urari milioni imwe
gutega
nuguteka mathia bunge na ngo nginya maretwa ma aki bunge hora kirore haria ona gutire umuthe bia cironeka handu cikwo
akauma
kagoti kiande agathi gutaka kiwanja kingi
mama tu
generation yo etehera tugina andu mekurehe matho macio twabe to hijack bia cia a Kenya hari sorobera na kura 40% of our budget kana even 50% bicho dia menko yando video rego tona go trillion
ora go si 50 plus 1 si dia Oicine.
49
Toro borori kambuni yao.
49 citu. Wotiri twena go wa trillion ya 13 mbeca icio trillion icio ni no ngwire iria Kenya ma consumire imwe kwimwe no anga ringi trillion ta ithatu.
Oh yeah.
Icio ingi ciothe ni ciorona mikawa iguritwo.
I can assure you ona ti thatu no gifaki a transformire bururi uyu na roni rwa bia cigana in a span of 10 years less than 2 trillion loan. Na gutire fegi etahingurire branch street ine gukinyira circulation ya mbeca icio. Koguo mbeca icio ri ciathire ku
itituraga
si mihiko ya andu
ekehe wa boikanya
ni ngugatirire
onocio ni ari ndaika 10
the best way to change this ni ko have a generation iraria why by the way I think personally hakwa no ngena kendo muhia neguoya no na kamwira ndege consume gukode urete cio nyingi muno and probability ya kurudisha iko juu.
Okay,
the moment I ask myself why niki arenda anegera niki ne ndio kana trust issue kuo ni ogenegera bia ru mutu ti agenegera bia nyanjagia kuria atiriri tone wanegera ri niki ndirakwenderia niki turendaniria because you know money is a ne exchange
is a transaction.
Kuo wanegera bia to gwikiri urenda kuo the moment Kenyans start asking why wewe mukenya wane ni ciake wanegera wewe mukenya ukamenya nona 50 ya woya nona fara ya hau hanyo koro hana ndoro niyo waria.
Okay,
kugo rucio na ndufati kurugama kuga abugene ici ona yokere moici.
Okay,
that is how we've looted this country dry. Bia iria nyingi na iria turiaga sisi wote as a collective. The best way juga atirere muhia, you see if I'm holding you accountable,
okay,
I should hold myself accountable. Juga atirere waka wa heo 500 rucio warwara wathi wakora sha ndiraruta wira ureciria bia cia irathira ku ni cicio rarire
si 5
so ekoguo tari habiri ya kuego horerete usipige kelele ni urarire you no menya you shared the loot.
Okay,
juga gatirere mathia magoka mundu agoka gwa kunyumba akoya kametha gaka kametha gathaka kametha kega athie na koiga gwake akore ya plastic here yake pore ya kuigira hau
no acokia
ngotho muno kenete. You see mundu arakuya trillions, billions, millions agacoka akurehera ya girie mukaina
no cio na wa meciria is a mental problem.
So that is why I say banya if you listen to me I always say daika ya naite joka gacokeria wanjiku mahitia niwe you are the one who is enabling these people to do these things. Taro ndaugiria atiriri no na taro committee ya bunge ya confirm sha ndiraruta wira ndeithia andu atiriri munajua shida ni nani ni nyinyi no eneke mobunge cio ena power fio anageretwo ni katiba ya guthi bunge jamu ndo ndiraruta this is how we should do it because we should be working for the people. No asha mobunge cio taru we campaign time waro arabanya mobunge wakwa nyogo guka kunengera milioni 2 na toini uri ateithia muthini. But you see he was supposed to make that policy work. Icio ne bia ciaku ayete na nigetha kunengera milioni 2 ayete bilioni 2 mane cio cirarutwa e-citizen na ginya stige trace. So you see the moment Kenyans start asking why
akenya mabie kuria
why ni ciake niki turendaniria what is the transaction in between how no tukahota kuhula handout tondu hende onaguo mundu akaja kuria tiriri tondu wanengera 50 no ri ndeko guo 50 yo tutonganiriria na yori ai tarihira isiana thukuru. That is how we are going to change. Isiana irio thondeka ifara make our health care work for us. It is as simple as that. Nie njugaga undu umwe you see change ya bururi uyu na thina wa bururi uyu ndiri na muteti thina wa bururi uyu na change ya bururi uyu ni ithuĩ tukuite ni sisi
the Kenyans
it is us we enable
it. Ucio no riri no wanjiko caguragwo.
Okay,
what happens tugaga atiriri mai ugikira gifuyo we mai moya shape ya
gifuyo. Thank you.
Gifuyo ni kigonyoku mai meko ya shape mai maikarata mario magonyoku. So basically moya shape ya gifuyo atongoria arantu na ori
negotiation
mwete shape ya community tuhana.
Okay,
mwenda kwa inyi mweta constitution mwenda kumenya ora muhana murore mundu wa mwasago
exactly dotige ndukagwete kiamba
nipo bugore mundu totiana ide
kaka kiamba terugitwo kiamba twesa gutugege ruahutia handu
atwayo twathurire hatire mundu tathuretwo ni majority thini wa that constituency.
Okay.
All the registered voters in that majority.
Ugoro gaji kuona kena thina.
Riu wenda komenya oria.
Ona ti ati ena thina. Niwe thina.
Ona MP ucio akire Wanjiku. Akiretwo etagwo MP no ni Wanjiku. A leader is a representation of the people.
Imagine muheto ko twaigete handu riri. Twandikire andu wira. No ru wira witu handu ha murute wira uria tumandikire ni wira. Wendeke uguo. Ndakwendekire wiko. Ndoki.
Arafu no andu mathinite. No andu mari haru mathinite. Matire na thibitari. Muraumite gwika harambe mutware mundu wanyu thibitari to gutire ndawa kana ki. No na thaici turatwara andu othe India. Tondu our healthcare system ni gukua is dead. Hindiria mwacoka muoka muona muheshimiwa. Muamuna na githiiti amurehera 100,000 eo ni assurance ya gacoka. Na kio kwirire thina witu is mental. Thina witu is not even kid. Nona haha. Niguo twira thina wa meciria Kenya ithuothe turi arwaru. Tuhone.
Okay.
Abuti arwaru. Mundu mwathurire.
Riu ri.
Mwana oria hana.
Na ndo uri aragukeria buro tondu uria twenda gukia.
No nake ni wakia buto ndwararia.
Oragirwa kia
nigetha turikie riu. Ndio ndina ndagika 4. Riu in 1 minute. Turario horo wa policy station cigucenjia bururi uyu. Like in 1 minute na ndikana ni ndagika 1 na parting shot ya 30 seconds. So I just have 4 minutes. Ugithurwo in your first 6 months ni policy iri kungicenjia. Counting.
1 igi make sure healthcare ya ciana ciothe is free.
Okay.
You go to a government hospital, mwana ni murwaru below 10 years ni free of charge. Kana na NHIF kana ndari na ewegi mwana wothe angiadmitwo thibitari on an emergency. Thibitari irege go treat mwana on emergency. Kindu kia mbere fine ya thirikari ni milioni 5. Proven ni kurega mwaregire ku admit mwana ukari ha thirikari milioni 5. Family yo igithie lose mwana wao to ni mwaregire ku admit mwana wao. You pay that family 5 million.
Nigetha the license. And lose the license.
And lose the license. Nigetha mwana ucio because we need to take care of the most vulnerable people in the society. Neoasiana joke atumia healthcare.
Yes.
Kuma sitago prenatal clinics. Hari athe. Sio they tueke free of charge. Number 3 joke diniria do magoti. 1 Africa is one of the most overtaxed country and economically a nation will never tax itself into prosperity. Overtaxation igataga investors. I would make sure I cut taxes for people. Nigetha jihorie investors. That is one of the things. Chinese mekire na do metago Singapore. The first thing mekire gucenjia bururi wao economically matinirie taxes. Those are the only 2 things ige promise ya do Kenya and that is done in parliament. Ige represent ya do the any.
Wow. Now I keep time. Tikwe Eunice.
Kejuga nuona nie personally. The only thing, the very first bill I'd sponsor ni horo wa corruption. Because you see, not the other economy fio. You know we might stop overtaxing people kwena bia fio. But at the end of the day BCC regrami huko yado. Nie naona nie korona ni joragia naona hare Uhuru Park. Saa 6 mchana. International media coverage. Na tokere kioguo family yaku yothe indo ciothe
matige hatukia no.
No, that is why we said we need people with that same mindset in parliament torege ando tramnya we need to deal with this because it is what is ailing this country. Haya wakere no na issue handout no mnya gwe siasa sikako cia kuheana bia. You know I would abolish that. Mutatida kana heane bia hado harambe.
In fact what those you we hope it is there.
Edia policy tigana bia. You know in a sense that waheana milioni 2 naona milioni 2 waheana ukiuma hau igotine haraka ugecicokia thirikari ni ciege fau.
Okay.
You see
no gatunywo tigiti.
Yeah, that is what it is. Okay. So just to issue to because you know the moment corruption is gone naona economy bia ici ni cigocoka into circulation. Andu ani megutika kwamba kuiya muno, you know, andu ni megwitigira. That is what it is. Ogo no gwigeka.
All right. Thank you. Kijana msafi. Riu ni turageria kurania atiriri mu ungiingira anigwa ani matucokeria wega fio ungiingira the very in the very first like in the first 6 months maundu mari ungicenjia nigetha bururi uyu tukorwo kigacira.
to dialogue magiti KMC and dialogue magiti KMU this time gosokia tariri basically ule igika igituka president.
Okay.
Igituka president wa Kenya ri kaundu kamwe very important igika igia budget magavana mothe na jeta ma MCA mothe to the workshop torerere ni mawatho mariko mahitukaga thini wa county mafectaga investors aria me thini wa real estate aria maroka wakaiganda thini wa county ni mawatho mariko mahitukaga thini wa county assemblies ni ma MCAs na governors ao matumaga investors makora ukaigwa investor arenda kurehe kiganda kiabu no ne rathamire Okot kana athamira Machakos kana athamira Kajiado no ginya hage koro hena gitumi dari kanina governors na MCA all the accounts 47 counties of Kenya workshop ile gigithie na yagweta ma senators na ma MPs afro yoyo nduma tware workshop
okay
tuitu kale twani atiriri fururi yo no yirwo muno mathiri matore hata fururi ni bitu na mko yando ni mawatho mari kutungi gathika twita parliament twita senate particularly makuri na kindu gitago corruption.
Okay.
Fururi wa Kenya uthoketio ni ndo sigana igire peke yake kindu gitago over taxation ugo banyara gweta haria na ndakwirire ungeoba tax andu muno ri itanaga out to be an economic sabotage.
Okay.
Andu magatuika thini muno ucio ni thini umwe ni kironda kimwe gifururi wa Kenya kironda kiria kingi kia ndira kiambiririe hitoigata muthungu ginya muthu kironda kiu no kirasi nando ni kironda kia wici wa mbeca ciake cia muingi corruption mu ni maundu maria meri digota gwika DMCA digota gwika DMP digota gwika governor no igituika president wa bururi wa Kenya if it will happen one day nigetana kigomano na hindi yo niguo andu aria maigaga otoria gwatarie no ria kuri no gwatiaga gwaikara
Kiede ciothe
ugathirira
hawi. Wow, thank you so much.
Ndakena muno ne to wakaida kau twagiteretanga na makiria muno gukiuhugia Wanjiko muya wa maingi no gwihoe twitage kaingi
ndimwitangaga
tuhuthire tugerie kwareria andu aitu na kumahingura magena civic education.
Okay.
Twaiguithaniria haha ithuothe ati thina wa andu aitu wi hakiri uguo tutingota kurina guo na njirenge ontre ya kumahe injection ya civic education mahiguke turere ciana citu bururi mwega
kabisa.
Oh, thank you. Banya to a parting shot.
All right, no tuthondeke majui tuguku no to import labor in this country. Karuta andu India, Dubai, South Africa, Australia if you want.
Okay.
Todo tutinge solve mathina maitu maria mekuo with the same mindset ire atuingiririe mathina ine mau. Joke ndekiririe njire andu ati a local currency kana mbeca local stikoragia bururi. Bururi ukoragio ni foreign currency. Mbeca iria ciraingira bururi-ine kwanyu. That is the only way to grow the economy. There is no two way about it. So that means we have to be productive, we have to be export, and that means jobs for young people. Supporting adu young, adu magimu teithia go create maju. Kiria turauga ri ni ona ingikorwo ndi billionaire ndingihe andu mbeca mathure. I cannot, I swear. Ona ingikorwo na mbia ndimuhe mbeca muthure. Cause ndirakimukua wana mbeca icio hakire haria ciumite no igacoka. So ndimwire ni thank you muno bwana muhe na timu yaku nene guku kuma to launch studio is doing very well. In fact no juge this is one of the fastest growing podcast thini wa kirima tondu andu aitu ni maroka makaigua maundu mega guku we utukanagia rimwe sai makanyua sai injection ya siasa which is a good balance o mundu othe akorwo hari ari no ni no nguthaithe ona makinyua gasai ukama guthaka injection ga civil na civic education
togo tureka umuthi
ni exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you muno.
Twepating shot Abui
abejoke gatho for having me. By the way, it's my first time, right?
Yeah, karibu.
So I'm very grateful for the platform. Joke jere do aterere mwe kura mchukue kura. That is the most important thing. Make sure you have that weapon. That is your secret. That is the secret to your life. That is your future. That is the future of your kids. Toya ikura tafadhali. Register na haria hena gathina ri mugatwareria tukiri ogo kwithe tutitidana inywe tukanirira gasolveka. That is what we do, right? Yes.
Wow. thank you so much riu ri mutikige no tukomwe
thank
na idakira ni njwe guka na guku muiguage kwi home ona mungionaga topic kahiyo hiyo tunge menyithia waji kuri god rada ri mungini shtua tunakuja tunaipiga
no problem
ona itukwambiru kuya ciuria twi live tukamacokerio one day we can just have a sitting tumere ne ciuria question and answer uri tukimucokagiria
Q&A session
anti-personal
demo adu mara anti-personal demo mara hinguka meciria ri demo meguhota guthura atongoria tuna kona atongoria ga by the way we had people like Taru David Maraga ekuo. Etagwo ni David Maraga.
Tuona corona gifaki.
Yes, we have had good people.
We've had na Michuki.
But we still go for
the bad ones.
Same people.
By the way, we've been falling.
Yes.
Society ni ari atongoria ni gicicio kia riri kia andu aria mamacagurite. Oria cicio gire. Rora mut I mean mundu gwitwo Kijana Msafi. Ni uria tu barasi sisi. Kijana Msafi. Rora mutongoria waku and then you see yourself that is who you are.
Tarudoraga woi. Tumira wa ngare mathai to some of these women reps. Madakaragia o muthenya every single day.
Wewe wa muratha wa ngare wa mathai. Kana matha wa ngare wa karua. Na waita mundu ta Beti Maina.
Okay.
Haya, taru matha ndangicagurwo guku. Tutiendaga andu ta acio.
Uri ta bururi ri. Uri ka taruriri. Awi. But
mucoke mwanjie kurira.
Imagine andu ya mundu ta muratha ati ni role model.
From there.
Mucoke mwanjie kurira na ni nyu mutigire matha karua hau. Mwekira acio ndu muragweta ndigo na kumagweta. Garbage out.
Tugapiki kwambiriria hau.
Yes. Governor Igururi. Asa gongo governor Kirinyaga 20 wakarua.
Makiuga
history ya Kenya hii. Mwana wa ngare wa karua ri. Ndari akona kesi ya wici. In fact, alizainire thirikari ya Gibaki.
Ekwiro ni yete.
Minister wa Justice.
We deserve the pain.
We deserve
the thirikari yo ri. Daraheo independence yako.
Ya kunyita andu.
Okay. Independence yako na ugumania. Yeah. Exit.
Okay.
And that is what we need.
Computer no iguru.
Yes. Choices have consequences.
Yeah, NYS.
Nakwenda ati nirarugama senator.
Mekwendo cio.
Maugira tukwenda Barnabas.
By the ruori. Yes. Ruo aga no tugithie show ya be. Nona mugiraga kuigua. Mugiraga kuigua ri. Ruo is the best teacher. Ruo. Raka ndiga gwicutha. Rikie ndumarire biu ngira bauge mwathani. Tuteithie ru kwanjia gwiciria.
Kwaria na hunjia haha ri. Tuthi spiritual hanini na turikiria hau ri. He muthuri unjiraga atiri murata wakwa witagwo Prophet Maina wa OTC. Atikirikanio-ini hena muthamaki wetagwo Chamuge. Na Ngai niwe wareheire andu muthamaki ucio. Amahinyiririe
Chamuge FM.
Etagwo Chamuge wale kondo yuka wale wa guoko kwa left. Kimotho ona njira enta prophecy gukinyanira. Nguru ari wa left. Thutha ucio guka rungi wetagwo ati Chamuge. Wahinyiririe andu muno. Nginya makigia hakiri magicoka ki. Magicoka ruo
history ni icoka
gaiendaga maikare
kwa hiyo ni reincarnation ya Chamuge
kudikana banya bare niwe iturikine ndakena imuno ni guka iturikine nigetha tugicemania kiumia kiu kingi mwiri witu we love you so much nikio tukaga o muthenya guti ku make sure nitwakumenyithia maundu maria marathie na mbere maria marahanika bururi-ini